Hello students, as you are observing on board, today we are going to discuss about exponent. What are exponents? Suppose if we are writing 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 means same number multiplied by each other up to 4 times. So this expression looks very a large expression. Na? To express this expression into shorter wave is known as your exponent. So we can express this type of condition as 2. How many 2's are there? 1 2 3 4. 4 to the power 4. So this is known as your exponent part. This is your exponent part. This is known as your base. This 2 is known as your base. This 4 is known as your power or exponent. Power or exponent. Clear? This type of expression is known as your exponent. In general, if we try to express in general form, we can easily express likewise. Suppose we are multiplying a and this a is continuous up to n time. What does it means? It means a multiplied by a up to n time. So we can write down a to the power n, where a is a base, n is a exponent form. Hope this thing is clear to you. Now, depending upon this power, there are several rules or laws. So we are going to discuss all those rules. In these videos, though our screen is very shorter one, so I am unable to come in front of you, but I am trying to explain you all the concept step by step. Suppose you have given that 0.2 whole to the power 3. What does it means? It means the same thing, na? 0.2 into 0.2 into 0.2, and you have to find out the answer. So it's easier for you. 2 2 is a 4, 4 2 is a 8. Clear? Then, but they are decimals, so count total number of decimals. Digit after decimals 1 2 3. So 1 1 2 3 0.008. So this is how we find out the values. Sometimes it is given to us about something to the power 0. If this type of condition occurs, always remember that something to the power 0 is always equals to 1. Suppose I am saying that 2 to the power 0. It means what? It means 2 is multiplying by 2 0 time. Now, so in that case, 2, it's not 2 into 0. It is 1. The answer is 1. Need not to confuse. If something to the power 0 is given, it doesn't mean it 0. It means it's a 1. It is known as your 0 exponent. Now next one is your negative exponent. Let me rub the board first. Negative exponent means what? Suppose 2 to the power minus 5 is given. Clear? So we can express this in reciprocate form, 1 upon 2 to the power 5. See here, in this case 2 to the power minus 5, but in this case we reciprocate and remove the minus sign. It's a 1 upon 2 to the power 5. So this is your known as your negative exponent, and we can easily express negative exponent by reciprocating and changing the sign. Now I am going to explain you some laws of exponent so that you can easily solve the questions given in your exercise. First law, if same base with different power multiplied by each other, so remember base power must be added. Clear? For example, 2 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 3. What we have? 2 to the power 2 plus 3 equals to 2 to the power 5. If you people try to verify, you can verify. 2 to the power 2 means it's a 4 into 8, 32. And 2 to the power 2 multiplied 5 times, it's a 32. So you can easily verify. Same thing in case of division, its subtraction is there, m minus n. Clear? The next says that power to the power. It is given that a to the power m whole to the power n is always equals to a to the power m into n. This is another rule. One more rule is there. It's a into b whole to the power m equals to a to the power m into b to the power m. We can distribute the power if within bracket we have two different numbers in multiplied form. One more rule is there. If we have a by b whole to the power or m, so we can distribute as a to the power m by b to the power m. If suppose a to the power b, or it's given minus p, suppose minus p is any number, so we can convert this as b upon a whole to the power p. We reciprocate the inner part and change the sign of the power. So hope this thing is clear to you. Move to the question answer so that you can easily understand how to apply these laws. Always remember these laws given in your book. All of you must see the books and then apply these laws. So let's start. Now we are going to discuss some question answers of your chapter 2nd. See, the very first question is it's a evaluate minus 3 whole to the power minus 2. Always remember in this type of question, always remember in this type of question, first we have to change the sign of power. So we can easily change 1 upon minus 3, then we can say to the power 2. Now minus 3 into minus 3, it's a 1 upon 9. This is one type of question. Another is given 1 upon 2 to the power minus 2. How we change? We change the sign of power. How we change? 2 to the power 2. In this case we shift the complete thing to the we reciprocate the complete term, complete expression here. In this case we also reciprocate, but just oppositely, means numerator goes to denominator. In this case denominator goes to numerator, and we change the power sign of the power. So ultimately what we have 2 to the power 4. If we have same thing, suppose okay, just see this one. It's a very easiest one but trickiest one. It's a 1 upon 2 to the power minus 1 and plus 1 upon 3 to the power minus 1. How we simplify? First we reciprocate. So 2 to the power 1 plus 3 to the power 1, it's a 2 plus 3 equals to 5. Hope this one is clear to you. Now remember in this case, in this first we reciprocate to change the sign of the power. It's from negative to positive. See here. Then we simplify. Another question is 6 to the power 0 plus 6 to the power minus 1 plus 6 to the power, not 6, it's a 3 to the power minus 1. How we solve this one? Something to the power 0, it's a 1 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 3. We simplify, LCM is 6. It's a 6 plus 1 plus 2. It's a 9 upon 6, or we can say 3 3s are 9 plus 3 2s are 6. Hope this one is clear to you. Now I hope you can easily solve all these questions. Now I am going to solve one simplified type question of question number 4 so that you can easily understand how to solve. It is given to you 2x square y to the power x square y to the power minus 2 2 to the power minus 1 x to the power 2 and y to the power 2. This is your problem. How we solve it? See, I'm not going to rub the left hand side. Remember, if this type of condition occur and we have to simplify, first we check that base, how many bases are there? 2, x and y. So 2 to the power 1 already here we have 1, here minus 1, to 1 minus 1. X to the power 2 minus 2, y to the power minus 2 minus 2. How this thing happened? See here, this is in denominator form now, and this is numerator form. So in case of divide, we can 2 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2. In case of divide, we subtract the power if bases are same. This is according to laws of exponent. So here 2 to the power 0, it's a 1 into x to the power 0, 1 into y to the power minus 4. We can write down 1 upon y to the power 4. Either you can solve likewise, or we can solve some another way, but ultimately we have the same answer. Okay, move to the next part. This is last question of this video. Question of this says that express each of the following as a power of 2. Express as a power of 2. First is your 8. How we can express? So it's 2 into 2 into 2, or we can write down 2 to the power 3. The next one is your 8 to the power x. So from this we can write down 8 as 2 to the power 3 whole to the power x, or we can write down by from the laws of exponent 2 to the power 3x. Then 16 x plus 3. How we write this one? As we know that 2 into 8, it's a 16. Clear? It's a x plus 3. And we know that 8 equals to 2 to the power 3. 2 into 2 to the power 3 whole to the power x plus 3. Hope you are able to see. Now how we can see? Here base is same, power is different. Here power is 1 and here power is 3. Clear? So we can write down 2 to the power 4 into x plus 3, or we can write down 2 to the power 4x plus 12. 4 into x, 4x plus 4 into 3, 12. So this is the solution. All of you try to complete up to question number 5. Okay, try to complete question number 5 of exercise 2. Clear? Now that's all for today. In next part we'll complete the exercise.